Are you feeling a little boggled down by your traditional dental lab? Maybe you're ready to make the leap into the digital age, but don't know where to start. Well, don't worry, because today we're going to give you the lowdown on a lab that's changing the game when it comes to crown and bridge work. Say hello to Dandy. Picture this. You're in the middle of prepping a patient's tooth for a crown when suddenly you realize that the traditional lab process is just too time consuming and, frankly, a bit outdated. Enter Dandy, your dental lab superhero, ready to rescue you from the clutches of inefficiency and help you embrace the future. With Dandy, you get a seamless digital workflow that transforms your practice, making it more efficient and precise. Whether you're working with full contour zirconia, layered zirconia, PFM, or full cast crowns, Dandy has got you covered. But wait, there is more. Dandy isn't just about providing top-notch crowns and bridges. They're also here to guide you through the entire process, from case planning to digital design and even 3D printing. And the best part, their team of experts is always ready to offer support and advice, ensuring that you and your patients receive only the highest quality dental restoration. So are you ready to ditch the traditional lab experience and join the digital revolution? Then it's time to give Dandy a try. Head on over to meetdandy.com/TDM to learn more about their cutting edge services and how they can help you take your crown and bridge game to the next level. Remember, in their ever evolving world of dentistry, it's crucial to stay ahead of the curve. And with Dandy, you'll be doing just that, all while providing top quality care for your patients. So what are you waiting for? Check out meetdandy.com/TDM today and let Dandy elevate your dental practice. And all TDM listeners and viewers, so that's you'll get $250 in lab credits and a free intraoral scanner. So click the first link in the show notes below or the description below to check it out. Check out Dandy and their exclusive deal they have going on right now just for you. Hey, Kathryn, so talk to us about AI, artificial intelligence, and ChatGPT. How can we utilize this, or what advice or suggestions can you give us that will help our workflow, efficiency, or front office tasks within the practice?
Michael, thank you so much for inviting me today. I always love talking to you. And we have to remember that AI technology is here to maximize and supercharge our ability. So AI technology is not here to take our jobs away or to take jobs away from our teams, but the AI technology is here to simplify our workflow and maximize what we can do during the day. So in a dental office, traditionally, we all short for help, and it's actually really expensive to get a quality candidates. And due to labor shortage, many of the dental offices don't have enough people that can handle the responsibilities. So it's very important to find ways that we can use to help us to run an effective, profitable, successful dental office without an extra expense. And the chat GPT allows us to do that. That's actually free, fast, and absolutely fabulous. And it's becoming so fast that when I put a prompt in and when I ask for help with a project, it gives me the answer so fast, my eyes don't move fast enough to follow the answer. That's how fast and powerful the technology is becoming. You ask me what areas can we help with? I will run through all the areas that I have used it today for. Just today, in one day, I wrote a content for a press release. I wrote a job description for director of clinical operation. Not only I wrote a job description, but I also wrote the job ad and a contract that would go along with the job. So ChatGPT gave me all of that information in less than 2 minutes total time, describing the job, describing the job responsibilities, and then it even gave me a program how to implement this job in my group. So that was one of the things. Another thing that I did is work with dental insurances on maximizing our fees, our reimbursement fees. ChatGPT helped me to write letters on to approach dental insurances and negotiate the fees. Then it's also helped me to write appeals and to write an appeal for denied crowns or denied crown buildup. That's very time consuming. We don't have time. We don't have people to do that. ChatGPT not only wrote was um, samples of appeals, it gave me multiple different versions so it doesn't sound the same. And an amazing part that I couldn't write such a great appeals. I couldn't. It did a fabulous job of writing those appeals. And then I said, write me a clinical note to prevent denials. And it did give me a clinical note to have. So I give more information. So my dentist give more information to prevent those denials. That was just in one day. Actually, that wasn't a first part of my day. The second part of a day, I worked with my marketing team, and marketing is becoming very competitive. Marketing is all about content creation. And while we don't want have a content created by ChatGPT and we can't just copy and paste it and make a blog or a post out of that, but we can definitely use its help to create a content that is really interesting. And we can also take this content and we can create social posts. We can create a description for YouTube videos. We can create video content. So when it comes to marketing, and most of our dental teams don't do marketing, that's something we hire out. But if the team does some marketing, for example, social posts, or maybe there is a person on the team that does do some blog posts, ChatGPT becomes a great tool in helping with the marketing. Another thing that I have been using a lot is to train my new people and onboard new people. For example, just in the last 2 weeks, we have hired 4 new people. So ChatGPT helped me to create materials to train new people and actually created documents to explain what is a gum disease, what is upscale procedures in dentistry, or how to submit claims correctly to dental insurance. So ChatGPT creates training materials very quickly. In other ways that dental teams can use it is really if somebody on a dental team doesn't know the answer, or they don't know, they don't understand the procedure or the consequences of doing it, or they can have any question about scheduling or working with dental insurances or a dental code. I use ChatGPT a lot to pull up this information quickly. And that information is given to you so quickly. You don't have to Google anymore. You don't have to go through multiple websites or multiple answers that is provided by Google. You can simply use ChatGPT. So the users, this is just the beginning. This is just, again, the beginning of what we doing with the AI technology. And it's really, it's again, the goal is to empower us, to allow us to be more effective, to allow us to maximize our ability, and to really help us if we have a full team, or maybe we don't have enough people on our team, or if we have people but maybe we don't have all the expertise. ChatGPT can help us with all of the things that I mentioned and more. But I just described what I did on one day today, in one day.
That's amazing. Yeah. So you utilize it all the time now, basically.
I don't think there is a day or 2 hours on my day when I don't use it. And it's not just in a dental office. It can be for personal life. It can be looking up health. It can be translating for my parents that speak Russian and don't speak English. For example, my mom may ask me, why do I need to take this medication? and I will give a prompt to ChatGPT. Then I will say translate it to Russian. It translates it beautifully. I don't even speak Russian that well anymore. That's so it's literally a miracle. I feel that ChatGPT is like a Christmas every day. It's like it's just I got this employee that is free, fast, efficient, intelligent, and it's unbelievable. It's I couldn't I compare it to like an MBA student, somebody that has completed MBA and PhD, and they're just here to support me. They're here to help me. So I definitely think it's a great tool. It's a great tool to help, and really, its almost capabilities are unlimited. And this is only the beginning. So ask me questions and ask me, have you tried to ask me what you think people use it for, and how can it be used, how can ChatGPT help dental teams.
Yeah. How can it? How have you utilized it, especially where what have you seen where okay, now this is the biggest jump we've seen with maybe marketing, maybe with the dental team, maybe with what is the biggest where you see the needle moving?
Well, definitely content writing for now. It's a content writing. It's a content writing. And when we say content writing, you really marketing becomes extremely important. But when we're talking about content writing, again, it's not just to write a blogs or to optimize your website. Content writing is more than that. Content writing is write job descriptions, job ads, training materials to describe systems, operations for your training material. If you have, so it's all about content writing at this point, just using a chat GPT, and soon obviously there will be more, but right now mostly it is a content writing. But when we think about content writing, it's not just, oh, I need to write a blog or I need to write a post. Let's say you're a dentist, you're busy, you don't have time to write an office manual, you don't have time to write a system and create a blueprint for your office. ChatGPT can help you. You can literally log in and say, and you can ask for help to write a system or a blueprint for how to schedule patients in your office. And again, it's not going to be perfect and it's not going to be ideal, but it's give you a lot of good information that you can take and make it your own. So content writing is the best. And a content writing, it's not just for blogs on your website. It's again for you creating new training manuals, training new people, creating materials, how to handle a conflict in your office, or further, how to create appeals, writing appeals to dental insurances. And you can even use ChatGPT on how to respond to a negative Google review, or how to write an email, to the patient. This actually becomes really powerful. Most people are not great on writing emails. So I am one of those people as well. I hate writing emails. I hate emails. But what I do, I will write my copy of an email, and then I will put it through Chat GPT, and I will say rewrite, and it just gives me this beautiful professional copy of an email. So our teams can do that as well. So all of us look more professional and better spoken. So it is a content writing, but when we talk about content writing, it involves everything that isn't written form in a dental office, and there's so many things that we do need to put, that we need to still create a content for. Does it make sense?
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense, especially it's not just like a blog or an article, right? It's more like you said, like give me a list of most possible complaints for a claim if I file this, right? Then it gives you like a list and it says write a specific email or blog debating that claim, right? Or if I'm a dentist, then I'll write that down and then continue. I can see it. Yeah, it's definitely super useful for a lot of things like that.
My best advice for somebody is not to be afraid. My best advice is really to just start using it and not to be intimidated by that, because everybody says it's all about prompts and it's all about how you ask a question. Yes, it's right, but just my best advice, start with a basic question, really explain what you're trying to get, and then start asking questions to add to that. So really, and you will start experiencing the power of it. You will start experiencing the power of AI technology, and you will understand how to use it. But my best advice to, again, start using it and just start being comfortable with that, because it is, the future is here. The future
Mhm.
is here. The AI technology is going to become part of our everyday lives, and the faster we comfortable with that, we will be more comfortable to transition in a new world where we use an AI technology in our businesses every single day.
Awesome, awesome. So, besides that, any other final pieces of words or advice that you want to give to our listeners?
Start using it and don't be afraid, because AI technology is here. So just start using it. There is really nothing secretive about it. It's really meant to be used by everybody, not just by marketers. It's like a new Google, but better. and
Hmm.
uh, and just to start using it, and you will, and you can think of anything. You can think of anything for you can think, okay, I need to write a clinical note for scale and route planning according to new periodontal grading. And you just put it in and see the magic happen, because ChatGPT will give you a clinical note based on your new grading system that Academy of Periodontology has. That's how advanced it is. So you can think of anything. You can think of anything. Just start asking ChatGPT, and don't be afraid to experiment with it, learn it, and you will feel supercharged, super effective, and you will feel like, wow, like this is amazing. I literally have gained a tool to help me be more effective, execute more throughout the day, and ultimately for my brand, for my office, to look more professional. And it just helps to make us look even, even more professional and more effective, and it's wonderful.
Awesome, Katheryn. I appreciate your time. And if anyone has further questions, you can definitely find her on the Dental Marketer Society Facebook group, or where can they reach out to you directly?
They can email me at progressivedentalmentor@gmail.com, or they can visit me at progressivedentalmentor.com. And there is a lot of other podcasts and many of your podcasts that we have done before. And there is a lot of great information and all of my contact information.
Awesome. So, Katheryn, thank you for being with me on this Monday morning marketing episode.
My pleasure. Thank you so much, Michael.